So I don't know about you, but I absolutely hate flying. And it's not that I'm scared of the flying and that the plane's going to fall out the sky. It's what it does to my body. Firstly, half the time I can't sleep because of the noise and just the whole environment. I'm not comfortable sleeping, but sometimes I do get a little bit of sleep. The other thing is, of course, the foods that you eat there and the alcohol. Everything is quite rich, specifically the foods. And they say normally if we had to consume that same meal on land, we wouldn't actually enjoy the taste at all. Then, of course, we don't want to go to those horrid little toilets a million times, no matter where you are on the plane. They are always an awful little experience. So you're not necessarily drinking as much water as you normally would. Of course, with us not sleeping well, the whole environment, we end up having a lot of free radicals that is kind of generated in our body. So the next morning you wake up and you feel like death. Your eyes are dry, they're scratchy, they're red, you have puffiness under the eyes. And then of course, I'm an estrogen dominant girl. So of course, estrogen dominance makes already, you just keep a lot of water in your body. And so on a good day, during the day, my water retention, my legs will definitely increase. But after a flight, oh my goodness, it honestly feels like I've picked up 5 kilos just in water retention. So the first thing I do then when I get to my destination is I make sure that I can go and check in my hotel, have a nice shower. I put a nice cooling gel slice type of mask on my eyes, or just get a little block of ice, and I just ice my entire skin and spend some time on the eye area where it is quite puffy. You can of course apply a nice eye cream that's got some diuretics in, like caffeine or spirea, just on the eye area to help to get rid of that water retention. And then I like to go for a nice brisk walk outside in the sun, get my melatonin going, get my body clock back to what the time zone is that I've traveled into. But the walking I do find is very good for the lymph drainage, helps just get that water retention moving. And one of my go-to tips for water retention in general is dry body brushing. And I normally start from the tips of my toes and going all the way up onto the neck area, and it just helps to get that lymphatic flow going. Remember that lymph is not necessarily able to move unless there's movement. So when you walk and stuff like that, because it doesn't have a heart to pump it like the blood does. So hopefully those little tips will just help you when it comes to flying.